my name is Bill Clinton Wesley Ampa. I'm an MBA Business Analytics candidate. I am here to discuss how my experience in database SQL can help Unilever with their regional sales tracking, and then business objectives. Okay, so we'll be getting right into it. The first question we have is, how would you approach Unilever's database regional sales tracking? How would you approach Unilever's regional sales tracking? So first of all, when it comes to databases, especially as like a company like Unilever, a multinational company like Unilever that trades in Europe, US, and in Africa. I think the best database design for their regional sales tracking will be making it very flexible and making it very scalable in such a way that they are able to change currency. The database is able to another function or is programmed to be able to switch currencies automatically, and is very flexible because of the large number of quantities and different variables we'll be dealing with. Okay, so my second consideration would be concerning the design. I'll make sure the design is mostly like a relational database design with sales for each country in one column or one in a different code, and then separate cells into table. So secondly, my consideration regarding how we will design the regional sales tracking for Unilever will be secondly, how I would approach Unilever's database based on their regional sales tracking is I would implement a relational database system where sales table is divided or has other variables like currency, region, and then salesperson to make. I'll go with the normalization technique where I will use the third normal form to eliminate data redundancy to help efficient and productive database. And lastly, how I would approach designing a database system for Unilever regarding their regional sales tracking is I will focus on their regions. Like I'll have a regional focus where each region has their currency, has their product availability, and then what have you. So the system is very adaptable and easy to use. Operational systems we have are CRM and then ERP. We extract the data from various data plants, and then first we transform it. That's the ETL. So as a business analyst, I have to break the data down, clean it, and choose what we need for our analysis or what we are trying to answer, and then reload the data into our analytics tool. The question says explain the query to calculate total sales by region and discuss how to optimize it for large data sets. The query calculates total sales by region by aggregating the sales in the sales transaction table. Okay, so optimization for large data sets. I strongly insist the sales transaction database is indexed on the region and then the sales amount, which will speed the query in the question 3 explains or calculate the sales by region by aggregating the sales transaction table. So now we are looking at ways we would optimize large data sets. The first suggested and brilliant way to go about it is to make sure the sales transaction is indexed on optimization of data sets. First of all, I would strongly suggest that the sales transaction table is indexed into region and then sales amount columns, which will make it very easier and then faster to understand and to use. Also, I would go with partitioning large data sets in a sense that data sets will be large data sets will be broken down into sub or into minor data sets, which will allow loading or transforming the data to be quickly, analyzing the data to be quickly, and then what have you. And then also we use materialized views to optimize large data sets. That is going about having a technique that you use to pre-calculate or to pre-calculate the aggregate or to pre-calculate what you are looking for before, or probably like to forecast. Moving on to question 4, what is normalization, and then provide an example. So normalization is the process of organizing data in such a way that it will reduce data redundancy and then any sort of confusion, from going through the data or trying to work on the data. The importance of redundancy is to make sure when updates or deletion or anything is done to the data. For instance, if Unilever's data updates, there wouldn't be any duplicates or any errors or anything because all data has been normalized, reduced, and made sure that it wouldn't be, there wouldn't be the duplication and all of that. All right, so question 5. Describe an encounter whilst working with data and then how you solved it. So one time I realized whilst working with already transformed and loaded data, I realized some queries and then some petty mistakes in this data in Excel. That was Excel. So I doubted what the data I was working with, because I wanted to, in that situation, I wanted to clean the data myself and make sure everything is intact from the beginning to the point where I am at with the data. And then I saw this petty mistake, but I told my supervisor, and then I immediately drew the attention to my manager, and then he he applauded me, and then it was rectified from the IT office or head office. Thank you. I want to say a big thank you for this opportunity to discuss my experience in database and then SQL, and how it would help me leverage my skills, or leverage my SQL skills and database skills personally and also for Unilever. Thank you.